Hello friends, welcome to today's session on arithmetic progressions. In this session I am going to solve question number 1 for you from exercise 5.1, chapter 5 arithmetic progressions, page number 99. So before starting off with this question, I recommend you that you go through the introduction video I have made on this chapter so that you can brush up your basics and are prepared for solving the questions easily. So let's start with the question now. In which of the following situations does the list of numbers make an arithmetic progression and why? So here in this problem, he has given some instances and we have to find out whether those instances make arithmetic progression or not. Now let's read the first question. The taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. So there is a taxi and the taxi charges rupees 8, rupees 15 for the first kilometer rupees 15, and then after that it increases by rupees 8 for each kilometer, so it becomes rupees 15 plus 8, that is equal to rupees 23. And for the third kilometer it again increases by rupees 8, rupees 23 plus 8, rupees 31, and it goes on. So how does the series look like? 15, 23, 31, and then again plus 8 becomes 39, and so on. So clearly here we see the difference between any two consecutive terms is 8. Common difference is 8 and it's starting with the initial value of rupees 15. So this is an arithmetic progression. This is an arithmetic progression. Now let's move to the second question. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in cylinder at a time. So there is a cylinder and it has air inside it and we are removing 1/4 of the air present each time. So for the first time, say if there is V units of volume in the cylinder, I am removing 1/4 of the volume in the cylinder. So it becomes V minus V by 4. And then after that, again in the remaining 3V by 4 volume, I am going to subtract 1/4 of the remaining volume. So let us assume the volume of cylinder to be V units. So the volume of cylinder is V units. Now for the first time it is V. And for the second time what would happen? I am subtracting 1/4 of the volume from the cylinder, right? So V minus V by 4. That is equal to LCM 4, 4V minus V. That is equal to 3V by 4. Now third time what would happen? Again I am subtracting 1/4 of the remaining volume. What is the remaining volume? 3V by 4. And 1/4 of the remaining volume becomes 1/4 of 3V by 4. So this will be the volume left for the third time. 3V by 4 minus 3V by 16. That is equal to 16. 12V minus 3V. That is equal to 9V by 16. So how does the series look like? V, 3V by 4, 9V by 16, and so on. Here we clearly see the difference between two consecutive terms is not equal. So that's why this is not an AP. This is not an AP. Now let's move to the third question. The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging when it costs rupees 150 for the first meter and rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. This is similar to the first question we have solved. We have solved the car fare problem, right? The fare of the car is rupees 15 in the beginning, and it keeps increasing by rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Even this problem is similar to that problem. So in the beginning of digging the well, for the first 1 meter, it costs rupees 150. And with each additional meter, it increases by rupees 50. So it becomes rupees 150 plus 50. That is equal to rupees 200. Again, third meter, rupees 200 plus rupees 50. That is equal to rupees 250. And it goes on. So how does the series look like? Rupees 150, rupees 200, rupees 250, rupees 300, and it goes on. Clearly we see that there is a constant difference of rupees 50 between any two consecutive terms in this arithmetic progression. So this is an AP. So we have figured out that first one is an arithmetic progression, and second one is not an arithmetic progression, and third one is again an arithmetic progression. Now let's move to the fourth problem, last part in the first question. The amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at the compound interest of 8% per annum. So there was rupees 10,000 in the bank account initially. For example, for the first year. And the second year, what would happen? It increases by 8%. So 10,000 plus 10,000 into 8 by 100. This is the increase, 8% of 10,000. So that is equal to 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100. Now third year, what would happen? The second year amount again increases by 8%. What is the second year amount? 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100. And this increases by 8%. So 1 plus 8 by 100. That is equal to 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 whole square. So clearly we see that what would happen in the fourth year? Let's look at fourth year also. 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 whole cube. So this is how it keeps on increasing. Clearly we see that the difference between the second year and the first year is not same as the third year and second year, and is not same as the fourth year and third year. I'll show you the calculation also down. In the first year, it was rupees 10,000, right? Rupees 10,000. I am calculating these values. In the second year, what would happen? 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100. That becomes rupees 10,800. In the third year, this becomes rupees 10,800 into 1 plus 8 by 100. That is equal to rupees 11,664. And in a similar way, in the fourth year, the amount becomes rupees 12,597. So here we see that the difference between 10,000 and 10,800 and 10,000, the second year and first year is 800, right? Second year minus first year is equal to rupees 800. and then third year minus second year is equal to rupees 864. So this is not equal, right? The common difference, the difference between the consecutive terms in this AP is not same. So that's why this is not an arithmetic progression. This is not an arithmetic progression. Hope this question is clear for you. You can refer to other videos for more solved questions in this exercise. Until then, see you.